Hello everybody and welcome back on my channel. My name is Alex and today I'm gonna show you how to make this exercise in SolidWorks. This is in inch. I am not very familiar with this kind of dimensions because I usually work in millimeters. So I'm not quite sure about this counter bore if I will be making it the right way. Except for that everything should be easy and fine the way I'm gonna do it. So let's go ahead and start making this. First, let's open a new part. And here I'm gonna make plain white because I can see better that way. And if your SolidWorks is in millimeter, gram and seconds, you'll have to go down here and select inch, pound, second. Perfect. After you did that, we'll go to open a sketch on the top plane. And here we'll start with 2 circles. Just like this. And now let's go back to the picture and see the dimensions. First will be this circle, the diameter will be 2 inches and 3 divided by 8, and then the second one will be the diameter 1 inch. So with smart dimension, here will be 2 and we'll add 3 divided by 8. I hope this is correct. And here will be 1. Alright, and now let's get this a little bit out of the way. And let's make the next part, which will be this little piece here. To do this, we'll select line and we'll make the next sketch. Select these 2 points and select here, make vertical. Okay, and now let's select center line and let's make here a center line. Select this center point with this one and select here, make horizontal. And now let's check the dimensions. So here will be 2 and we'll add 3 divided by 4. So 2. Okay, and then here will be 5 divided by 16. And then we'll have to add this radius. Okay, select line and we'll make this line, and then when you go away from this point and you go back to this point, it's going to change into an arc. It's not working all the time how you want it to work. Okay, and now we're gonna place an arc right here. And with this point on this circle, select this circle with this arc and select here, make tangent. Perfect, let's see, it was the radius 1 divided by 8. Okay. And now the dimension from this line to this center point will be 1, and so from here to this center point will be 1 divided by 4. Okay, and now this is fully defined and we'll have to use mirror to mirror this on this other side. But first let's add this sketch fillet. So select sketch fillet, we'll select this point, and here the radius will be this radius, 1 divided by 8. Press OK. Let me double check, yes. And now we'll have to use mirror, so let's select all of this, and then with Control pressed from your keyboard, select this center line, and then we'll go up here and we'll select mirror entities command. And now everything is on this other side. Now we'll have to do one more thing, so select line and make the next sketch. select this point with this center line and select here make coincident. Select this one with this circle and select here make coincident. Do the same for this one. Alright, and now let's see. We have here these dimensions is 1.5, and then we have these dimensions is 2, and we'll add 3 divided by 4. So here will be 1.5, and from this line to this other line here will be 2, and we'll add 3 divided by 4 if I remember correctly. 2, 3 divided by 4, yes. And now this is also fully defined. Now this is something like the base. Now we'll go to features and we'll use extruded boss base command. And we'll have to select these contours to extrude them. So select all of this, except this hole. This one, don't select it. And here the thickness will be, you can see it right here, 7 divided by 16. 7 divided by 16. Press OK. Perfect. And now let's select this face and open sketch. And here we'll select corner rectangle. So we'll go up here and we'll select corner rectangle. We'll start from this corner and we'll make a rectangle just like this. Select this line with this edge and select here collinear. Okay, it's not working. Select these two and select here collinear. Okay, I think that the first time I selected this other edge or something. Yeah. Anyway, let's go back to see the dimensions. So is 7 divided by 8 until this center point, but we need the dimension until this edge up here. And to this 7 divided by 8, we're gonna add 5 divided by 8. So with smart dimension, let's give a dimension from this edge to this line. And here will be 7 divided by 8, and we'll add 5 divided by 8. It's 1.5 inches. Alright, and now let's go to features and use extruded boss base command. And here the thickness should be 1 divided by 2, which is 0.5. Press OK. And I'll have to make this radius, these fillets. And for this we'll go to fillet and we'll gonna use here the radius 5 divided by 8. And we're gonna select this edge with this one. Press OK. And now we'll have to make the counterbore right here. To do this we'll go to hole wizard and we'll select it. And from here we're gonna select this one because this is counterbore, as we can see. We're gonna select here the type. I cannot see it here to be specified, some kind of type. So we're gonna go ahead with hex bolt. And then the size, you can see here that the drill is 7 divided by 16. So the size we're gonna select it 7 divided by 16. And then fit, we're gonna keep it normal up to next. And I don't know if I should select something else here because we don't see anything else. I can see these 2 dimensions, but I'm not exactly sure what they mean. Maybe maybe that's the head clearance, but I'm not sure, so I'm gonna leave it like this. To do this counterbore, we'll go to positions, 3D sketch, and we'll have to place it right here. And now to make sure that it's fully defined, we'll have to place it at 7 divided by 8 up from this edge, and it will have to be in the center. To do this, we'll first go up here and select center line, and we'll make a center line starting from this middle point, which will go up. Make sure that it's like this and it's black. It means that it's fully defined. Select this point and select this center line and select here make coincident. And now let's select smart dimension, and from this point to this edge here will be, what was it, 7 divided by 8. Press here OK. And now this should be the counter bore. Okay, now let's make the last thing. The last thing will be this slot, 3 divided by 8. So first we'll have to open a new sketch on this face. And now let's select center line, and we'll make 2 center lines. First we'll make one like this and then one like this. Now it's smart dimension, let's define this one from the right. And here the angle will be 45 degrees. Yes, 45. And the slot will be 3 divided by 8. Now let's see. We can select one from here, I think, straight slot. Let's see if it's working. Okay, if we drag it like this, it should be just fine. Make sure that these arcs are out of our part. And now with smart dimension, between these 2 lines should be 3 divided by 8. Right? 3 divided by 8. Okay. And now everything is good. Make sure that this is not inside here, but it's outside. Now go to features, use Extruded Cut, and here we'll select through all or up to next. Press OK. And now we have our slot. Now let's take another look at the drawing to see if we missed anything. We have this right here. We have the hole here with the slot. We made the counter bore, and we made these 2 fillets. So everything should be okay. This was the tutorial for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.